Hey guys, what's going on? Set5 here, and today, as you see by the title of the video, I'm talking about something a little bit different that I'm sure you guys are all curious about. I know Living Ichigo made a video on this already, but after watching his video, and this is not bashing him or anything, but after watching his video, I feel like he kind of missed a few points that I feel like I should address, and I think that, I mean, a lot of people still kind of knew about, but I feel like his kind of thing was more just, it was kind of generalized in the sense that it was just like, you know, global sucks and like a couple ways they can fix it and everything, and that it's behind, and, you know, he made good points in his video, but I feel like there's kind of some things that he did sort of miss. I don't know if it's like if it's like really need to be touched upon, and that's why he didn't go into it, but I feel like there's some things that did kind of need to be touched upon so that more people kind of at least have an understanding of it, because honestly with me, it's like I hate seeing like any sort of mob mentality or anything like that. Not saying he's creating it or he's leading the mob, but a lot of people will not take a lot of his stuff into context and will just kind of be like, all they got from it was, yeah, global sucks, and you were gonna, you know, trash talk Bandai and everything. Like, you know, that's not how it should be. You know, there's kind of other, you know, points that do need to be made about it. And one of the things, and you know what, because he did it as well in his video, and honestly I don't have much to go on in this video, I might as well do the multi-summon here and do it. But anyways, he didn't really, Bandai, essentially, if you guys obviously don't know, Global and JP are essentially two different things. Even though Bandai is one big company, there's both different kind of like divisions, if you want to call them like that. And I think that's how it is for everything. I don't know if Global is its own entity, like with, you know, having French and German and everything like that, just because you could swap the language if they have their own entities in different countries. I didn't do much research into that, but they are two different entities nonetheless, and the way they kind of treat their games is different. And one point that he made was, you know, look at Bleach, look at Naruto and everything. They and they're both Bandai games. Well, I don't know if Bleach is, but I know Naruto, that's a Bandai game as well, that it's 1 month behind Global is compared to JP. But that's because it was released a month after JP, so it makes sense. Whereas Global for Dokkan was released pretty late after JP was, and so while they're doing it, they realized, well, JP is releasing things in a certain order and everything like that, so having those things set like that, Global should probably follow the same routine so that they can like kind of stay on a steady pace, and it would make more sense rather than if they try to catch up to JP. I mean, it would make sense, and I understand a lot of people really want that, but if they were to catch up to JP, then it would be more or less, you know, the same game, and then it's like, why not just have one version that you can switch between all languages, you know? And again, maybe it's to split the servers up. I don't know, like, how those type of things differentiate, but, you know, being different entities like that, it can cause some problems. And, you know, with Global, I'll actually point this out real quick. You know, the 90 million global download celebration. Again, I know Living Ichigo talked about it, but I thought I'd even show that a little bit more into detail. But, like, you can see here, it's like, we got, first of all, it says part 1, so, I mean, that's sort of a good sign that there'll be a part 2. But a lot of the stuff they're bringing out, I think, is a little bit ridiculous. They're bringing out, you know, Dragonstone bonus event, but when you guys see it, it's like, it's stupid, you know? We got the 9th World Tournament, which, this is one thing that kind of irritates me, is that I'm curious if they delayed the World Tournament because of the fact that they knew they were doing 90 million global download celebration. That's why they delayed the World Tournament, to plop it in here, because they're like, well, we need something else to throw in there, right? Let's throw the World Tournament in there. It's like, no. If you wanted to do this, if you wanted to run it in this same way, why didn't they release the World Tournament when they should have, and then release the 90 million global download celebration a part of that? So pretty much do this 90 million when the World Tournament was about to happen, so that it would like align better rather than delaying the World Tournament just to put it in here. That's what I think they did. And then we got new summon event, which I'm sure not many people care about. New Super Strike event. Again, it's like, I don't know why they're putting that as part of the download celebration. Like, it's just going to be a thing that'll come out anyways. I feel like anytime they have these celebration stuff, it should be something that we're not going to get too often, and it'll never like come back around. For the most part, for a lot of these like events and stuff like that. But then we got the new Super Strike event, training success rates doubled, rank XP from quest tripled. Those are probably the only two decent things here that like really make much of a difference. But otherwise, and the Baba Shop's 30% off, alright? So you can see here, look, stones. Buy 3 dragon stones at the price of 1. 1 purchase every 24 hours. that doesn't seem too bad, because it's like, if you kind of calculate it correctly, you're getting about, for $12, you're getting 36 Dragon Stones, which is not too bad, because the event's going on for 12 days or so. So, yeah, you can see there, it's like going on for about 12 days. So, buy 3 Dragon Stones every 24 hours for $1, $12, 36 Dragon Stones. The only other thing is, like, you got to manage the time to buy them, and then you should be good. But, I mean, I think that it's kind of alright, I guess, $12 for 36 stones, but it's still a little bit much to have to do it in that way. And then buy 52 stones for the price of 32 stones. So for 17 bucks, you could buy 52 stones, or at least 17 bucks USD. You could buy 52 stones, which is, again, not bad, but still, like, they could have added something else to it. And then we've got World Tournament, new Summon event, new Strike event, everything again. One thing that I do hope is, because it says Part 1, I think that's a bit of a key there, that they'll, once these main events are done, like the Strike event and the Summon event and everything, once they are done, like, the Training Success, Rank XP, and Great Sales still go on, but they immediately roll out Part 2, because then that'll at least help them kind of speed things up a little bit. But if they were to wait until these are done to pull out a Part 2, then that's going to be absolutely ridiculous. So I'm hoping that they do start pumping out more content here soon, because, like, you know, Living Ichigo mentioned, like, they're kind of dying out. JP's so far ahead. And it's the same thing with me. The only reason that I'm not switching is because the fact that I put so much time and money into this, and my account's not as beastly as his. Mine's like pretty much half the account his is. But, you know, I've still put enough time and money into it that it's like that. And a lot of people, you know, don't care too much. It's like they're willing to go into JP, because, and I mean, my JP account for right now, honestly, I think it's not bad. If I really worked on it and put more effort into it, that I could... Oh, sweet. Are we going to get a screen crack then? I hope so, because I know multis can come without screen cracks. Hey! Alright, so that'll be good for the video, at least. But to see that they are not going to, you know, to see that they're not going to, you know, it seems like they're not catching up. Honestly, I think it's sort of on both ends that, oh, and we get, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. I already have him, so he's just a dupe. But... yeah, like I said, you know, because I think the line is kind of expanding a little more. You were saying Global is slowing down, or like trying to catch up, but they're not. I also think it's JP just boosting super far ahead. You know what I mean? Like, you look at JP, they're rolling out so many events and stuff. Global, it's not only on the fact that they're not rolling out enough content, but JP's rolling out too much content. So it's like, they're so far behind. Tell me I have one more character. And we get Deborah. Is that it? Oh man, really? That's the SSR we get? I mean, it's still not bad. I could feed him, but yeah, but, you know, that's kind of all I wanted to mention. There were a few things that I felt like kind of needed to be addressed on that matter, that, you know, they're kind of both two separate things that you gotta look at. And I don't know, for me, it's like, I don't want to see that mob mentality of, like, going towards Global or, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, Global, yes, they deserve to be hated on, don't get me wrong, for a lot of the stuff that they're doing right now, like, just horrible rates, because, like, the majority of people, I mean, I'm curious as to see where JP and Global are, because a lot of people, you know, can play Global or kind of understand that, like, will still play JP because of, like, all the stuff they're releasing, so I'm kind of curious on that. But Global, you know, right now they're just so far behind, and I'm actually curious to know, like, will people legitimately switch over to JP or just stop playing altogether if Global just does not, if Global keeps messing up like this? Because again, like, they've delayed stuff, they're just falling so far behind, and then JP is like, they're going ×2 while Global's going like 0.5, so it's like the span between both games, like the amount of time that they're releasing their stuff is widely expanding, so that it's like we may not even get certain events for a longer time than we should be. So I don't know, I mean, that's the way I have the thoughts on things, and I feel like I wanted to explain a few things like that. And, you know, I don't know if this is a video that should have been made, but I feel like I should, because I just wanted to express my thoughts on that. And yeah, I mean, pretty much that's about it, guys. If you guys enjoy, leave a like and let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the whole situation between Global and JP. I'm actually curious to know. And like I said, I just made my video to put on my own thoughts, because I feel like more thoughts the better, you know, on the subject. So, you know, hopefully you guys do understand that, though. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.